second, and then we can get
Raider
people on the phones.
Nation, this is your show. This is Raider Nation Voices, where the phone lines are open and the takes are hotter than Allegiant on game day. Hosted by 401 Raider Jeff and JD Raiders First Downs. We're taking your calls, your opinions, and your passion for the silver and black. Got something to say? Call in Raider Nation Voices, where the fans run the show.
Welcome back, everybody. Raider Nation, what's going on? This is Raider Nation Voices, and tonight you control the show. I said we're here again. I'm 401 Raider Jeff, along with my trusted co-host, Jason Raiders First Downs. The phone lines will be open momentarily, but if you want to sound off about the Raiders, you want to call in at 401-830-9189. We're going to talk free agency, draft rumors, Maxx Crosby news, and the biggest needs for the silver and black. So, Jason, how you doing today, buddy?
I'm good. I'm glad you said trusted co-host.
Yeah.
That's a compliment.
Well, you're welcome. Oh God, what a week, man! What a freaking week, huh?
It's been exciting, hasn't it?
I mean, the last 7 days have been insane. You know, it all started last Friday night with the Maxx getting dealt to with Maxx getting dealt to the Ravens, and we get the 2 picks. And then, you know, over the weekend, all the talks of who we're going to be bringing in, potentially signing as free agents. And then Tuesday, the bottom fell out. Maxx is coming back. They failed his physical. And then Wednesday came, everybody was in a panic that we weren't going to be able to afford everything. We ended up affording everything. We signed everybody. Everybody's under contract. Maxx seems to be committed back to us again 100%. We added some key pieces in free agency, big key pieces. We grabbed the best overall free agent acquisition out there in this offseason by far with Linderbaum. We've added a few pieces since then, and here we are. I think the dust is finally settled somewhat, so to say. Right?
Well, it's a good thing that we're getting all this out of the way now. Get it all out of the way now, because I sure hate when this stuff crops up around July or August when this kind of stuff happens. So get it all out of the way now. Get it out of your system, Raiders. Get it all out of your system before we go to into the draft and OTAs.
Yeah. I was nervous going into this offseason to see what we were going to do. You know, with SpyTech, this really being his first year really in charge, to be honest with you. You know, granted, I know the free agent pool last year wasn't the best to begin with, but man, did he do some voodoo magic, man. I think it's been one of the best free agencies for the Raiders that I can remember in a long, long time. You agree, disagree?
Well, yeah, it was, the standard he set last year when he went through free agency. I mean, he totally raised the bar from what he did last year.
Oh, God, yeah.
Totally raised the bar.
I don't even think it was him last year, though. I think
I agree with you. I think that was Pete Carroll.
Yeah, because it finally seems like SpyTech's in charge.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
So everybody make sure on your way in, you hit that like, hit the subscribe, get your asses over to Jason's channel, Raiders First Downs. Make sure you subscribe to his. If you're not subscribed, please, just like I do with LV Raider 10, make sure you guys get over to his channel, show him some love over there, get him some viewerships, get him some hours. We're working on getting his numbers up too. So let's get this going here. So Jason, you want to take care of the chat on who's here?
I can start rocking the chat. Here we go with Eric Raiders Hater Hunter. Welcome in, brother. Alex, once again, thanks for coming in, brother. Truly appreciate it. Darren 451, Thanks for coming in. Good evening to you too, sir. Brother Yaya. Big salute to you, brother. Good takes as always. Let's see here. We got Danielsbury. Danielsbury, happy Saturday. What's up to you too, my friend? What's up to everybody else in the nation? Raider Pete, thanks for coming in, my friend. Silver and Black is on the comeback. Yes, my friend. We are on our way. Let's see. We got Miklov.
It's Miklov.
Miklov.
Oh, you ever see the movie Blood In, Blood Out?
No.
Oh, he's the main character in that, as you can tell by his photo. All
right. But this guy right here, now this guy's special. Cool Kev 75. Give him a little shout out, could you, Jeff, from the soundboard, if you don't mind?
Yeah. The Raiders one? Do I have that one?
Raiders.
Then Raider Paul coming in with Jelly Roll. Well, unfortunately, he doesn't know which one of us is Jelly Roll. So, but we love you anyways, Raider Paul. I don't care. You can call me Jelly Roll all you want. Don't matter to me. Then we got the Great Love Rock. Great Value Rock. Great Love Rock. Yeah, rest in peace, Doug Martin. Michelangelo Federici, thanks for coming in here.
What's up, brother?
Over on the Facebook side, that must be one of yours because I don't have.
Yeah, he is one of my friends, actually. One of my kids' friends.
Okay.
It's got a good question, though.
He does, and you know what? We're going to star that question because, if I'm not mistaken, that's probably one of our topics of discussion when we get later in the show. So, Michelangelo, your chat has been starred, and when the banner comes up, remind us. We'll pull your chat back
up. Just a quick shout out. I don't know if anybody saw the short that I pulled from last night's show. Marcus Banks called in last night, and he had a great take. And he spoke volumes in such a few words on doing what I do and what Jason does, and the impact on our end that we feel when somebody says what he said last night. So if you haven't caught it, make sure you check out the short that I put up on my channel. I put it up on Facebook. It's on Instagram. It's on X. That just makes me feel even better doing what I'm doing, that I had that kind of an impact on somebody that, watches our show religiously, is usually always here all the time. And he was in last night, and he actually got up the nerve to call, because he even said it. He goes, he says, it took a lot for me to call in. So it was nice to hear his voice, and for him to say what he said. And I really appreciate that. So Marcus, as everybody knows, I'm always there for anybody that wants to talk. I have no problem. You reach out to me on any one of my platforms in a PM, and if I got to give you my phone number to talk, we'll talk. It doesn't bother me. I'm very easy to get along with, except for with this guy.
Don't you be disrespecting 805.
Yeah, okay. Just a reminder, Jason and I both have polls up on our respective channels. So the poll on both of them right now is the Raiders' biggest need. So the options are quarterback, offensive line, corner, or the best player available. So that's what we're looking at in the draft. What's our biggest need in the draft? So make sure you go and hit the poll. You guys got any questions that you want to bring up? Ask them in the chat. We're going to open the phone lines in a couple of minutes here. Do you want to address Michelangelo's question right now, then, before we get going?
Let me see.
Or do you want to save that? Because I don't know how long he's going to be here for, so I'd like to answer it.
I'd like to keep him in a. Let's go ahead and put that up on the thing here.
All right. So, do you think the Raiders try trading Maxx again, or do you think they hold on to him? You want to go first? Because I don't think we're on the same page with this.
Should we consider still trading Maxx Crosby, not just for the picks, but to reset the roster to a youth movement, which was the intention of trading him anyways, was to get to that youth movement, right? Mm-hmm. So it's not so much the picks. The answer that I have for Michelangelo at this point is, what is the value of that pick? That, to me, I'm going to be quite honest with you. I believe that the value of that pick is not equal or greater than what it was when we went with Baltimore on that.
Okay.
That's my belief. I truly think that now we might not get the pick in this draft. We might go past the draft or up. It might get up to the draft where something happens. But in all honesty, with all the crap that has gone on, and now you got to understand, Max brought some of this onto himself too. Okay, so he's got to own some of this as well. So in the long run, if we get to that point and it's like, you know what, screw it, we're just riding with him, then let's ride with him. It's not going to hurt anything.
No.
You know, so I mean, but it sure would be nice to have that pick back.
All right, my turn now.
You may.
All right. So, and my kind of goes with what Chewy just said. You need vets to mentor youth, and I think that's part of the reason. I know we want to go a youth movement, so having him here will help. Having those new experienced linebackers on the roster will help too. But I think I'm fine with him staying. I don't have a problem with that now. I'm over it. I'm still pissed about losing that 14th pick, but whatever. I can't cry over spilled milk, I guess, right? But I think the big thing is if a team still calls and they offer something extremely close to what we had already had in our hands from Baltimore, then I think it may be a move we may take to help solidify this team going forward, because again, we're in that youth movement, so that is still a possibility. But I'm fine with him staying, and if we don't move him, we don't move him. You know, so I'm 50-50 on that. But I think if a team calls and the offer's too good, you got to take it. That's how I look at it.
Yeah,
you know. So
I'm roll with that Chewy real quick. Chewy, my guy.
Yeah, go ahead.
My West Coast buddy.
What's up, Steve?
I'm going to roll with him. You need vets to mentor youth. Absolutely. 110%. You need vets to. But I think, personally, the two guys that they signed, the Kobe Dean and Quay Walker, would have satisfied that leadership platform that was needed. Up to and including right now, I would actually be more tempted to have them be the captains, the go-to of that defense versus Maxx. Even though Maxx is going to be, he's the vested veteran. He's the Raider, right? He's a Raider. I would still kind of lean towards one of those two guys being the leader, overall quote unquote leader and mentor of the younger guys in that room, because it moves that perspective to the center of the defense. You see what I'm saying? So having that leadership down the middle of the defense, it just makes a big difference. I mean, so, but I absolutely 100%. I'm with Chewy on that. You need vets to mentor the youth, but I think once we pick those two guys up, it satisfied that. So bringing Maxx back doesn't really.
I mean, the good thing about having him here, though, too, he's going to help somebody like Kwity Paye. You know, he's going to help him mature a little bit too in that position. I think that's going to be a big help for him too, because that's his position. He plays edge just like Maxx does. He's younger. I think he's got a little more of he's definitely got a bigger muscle build than Maxx does, so he's a little bit stronger in that aspect. But I think it's now going to be harder for teams to just double team Maxx all the time too. But again, in the 3-4. I don't know if that's really going to be an issue, to be honest with you, depending on where they're going to line him up fully. You know, I don't think the double teams are going to be as big of a deal this year because we're going to have so many other options where they're going to have to account for. You know, I mean, this defense got impressively better than what it was last year, without a doubt. I mean, they put together a heck of a nucleus for this especially this front seven. You know, and then the pickup with what's his name from Buffalo, I thought that was a great pickup. And a lot of people were saying And I'm not talking like just people I know personally, but I'm talking like a lot of these guys that are, been in the league for a while and know what they're talking about. Even said that was a steal with what we got for that kid.
Mm-hmm.
He
was the heart and soul of that secondary in Buffalo, and they were what little success that they were having was because of him.
And now he's with us, so haha.
Yeah. Now we got to get him some tools to work, toys to play with too on the outside to keep him.
Yeah, definitely.
So
there we go. That's better. I can see again. Nothing. Everything's unfuzzy now. Frank Webb is here. What's up, Frank?
What's up, brother? Frank?
Charles, what's up, man?
Said goodbyes, revisit the market come trade deadline. That's a possibility too, that we roll into the season with them. And then but you know what? If we're having any type of success, I don't think we do anything. I think we're buyers, not sellers at the trade deadline this year. You know what I mean?
That's a possibility. Could be. Yeah.
So, because you could buy real cheap at the trade deadline because people are starting to unload, he has to restructure his out. I want 2 first, but I'll take first and second if he doesn't restructure. He doesn't have to restructure because his contract is team friendly. I do think though that if we do keep him, don't be
save money in the cap. He could.
Don't be surprised if we cut his salary in half and give it to him in a signing bonus to give him some cap relief.
Well,
so we can be a little bit more aggressive.
That's kind of restructuring though. So that's kind of that idea.
Well, hold on. Maybe I'm misunderstanding the question. Charles, maybe you can clarify for me. I was thinking he had to restructure so we could trade him.
No. Restructure so we save some money so we can add if we need to do some more in free agency, or because if we do something before the trade deadline during the season, we need to make sure we get enough to pay whoever we're going to bring in too.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, if we restructure him and Colton Miller, we could save up to like another 20-something mil. Yeah, that's what it comes down to. So that'll put us back in the 50 to 60 range. It's actually 60 to 70 range of available cap space. And don't forget, that's already with the rookie money subtracted out of that too. So because that's all accounted for ahead of time. So, do we want to open the phone lines now?
Let's see here. How far down we got to go on the chat? Let's knock out 5 more of these chats real quick. And hey, you guys that are in the chat, man, sometimes those thumbs get a little tired. Use your index finger. Dial that number. Call in. We can clarify a lot of. It's so much easier. And just remember, when you do call in, only Jeff and you will be able to communicate with each other. But I will be able to hear you. Okay, I can still hear you. I just can't talk to you until we get a multiplexer to figure out how to set up a multiplexer to where we can both do it. It's in the works. Eventually we'll get that bug taken care of, but until then, that's going to be the protocols for going forward. We got some salutes here. Chewy's coming in 3-4. Have multiple routes to send a blitz. Oh yeah. That's what's nice about the 3-4. But believe it or not, the 3-4, the specific design of the 3-4 is shut the run down. If you got a good 3-4, if you got good 3 up front, a good solid 5-man front, and a 3-4 defense, good Lord.
What's up, Raiden? I see a comment. That was funny.
So I peeled through most of it. And if you want to go ahead and open the phone lines.
All right, phone lines are open. Remember, 401-830-9189.
Okay, chat. The phone lines are open. Come on in and show us what you got. It's 401-830-9189. Do you need a new crayon to write it down?
It's a long way for a fucking quick, easy message. When did you make that one?
Yesterday.
I used some of these last night. I put them into mine my show last night.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Coach? What's going on, man? Who's the guy saying the number?
Oh, hey, I just noticed you referred to him, but I'm gonna give a shout out to Raider Knight as well. Raider Knight, thanks for coming in, brother. D Menace, thanks for coming in. 805.
805.
805.
Thanks for becoming a member last night. I appreciate you.
Yeah, we really appreciate you coming in here and paying homage to you at all times. Is my hair okay?
Yeah. Hey, 805. How you doing? Oh, I didn't know you were on the show with me tonight. Oh. What's up, D Menace? Well, phone lines are open, folks. Let's go. Sounds like phone sex lines for Cougars, right?
I have a funny feeling if I ever end up in... Go ahead.
That message is kind of creepy, though. I mean, Coach wants to know who does the voice.
That is an AI voice generated off AR art list. And basically, it's an Englishman, and I slow his voice down and make it deep baritone. And that's how we get that. I'm trying to get a Viking one, but it just ain't working right now. But
how the fuck is that going to sound?
Huh?
How the hell is that one going to sound?
The Viking?
Yeah.
Like a pirate. More like a pirate instead of a...
It's two different time eras, though. That's not even close to what each sound like.
No, I said I'm working on one. I haven't finalized it yet to where I can start using that voiceover.
Okay. Well,
I'm having trouble with it.
Well, let's ask this question. So if anybody calls in, I want to hear your take on this. Did we win the drama that involved Baltimore this past week? So you guys can answer it in the chat, but if you call in, that I want to hear what you got to say on the phone too. If you think we ended up winning this one or not.
Yeah, call in, give us your take on that, man. What you think? Did we win the drama that involved Baltimore this week?
What's the topic tonight? We're kind of talking about anything and everything. We're talking about the free agency moves that we made, the Maxx drama now that that's past us, and where we think we're going to go in the draft now. Like that's why there's polls on both mine and Jason's chat right now asking if, what position should we be looking at? O-line, quarterback, corner, or best player available. Mm-hmm. What's our goal? Because obviously that's the second round when we're going to get to that point as far as what we're going to do with that second round pick.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Mike? Flock of Flop Nation, yeah. So D Menace says we definitely won the Baltimore fiasco. Cool Kev says it's 50-50.
Yeah. Well, on paper it looks 50-50.
Yeah.
But I think deep down inside we actually will come out better than because don't get me wrong, Trey Hendrickson's a great pass rusher. Don't get me wrong. But if they did all that just to get Trey Hendrickson and then move off of Maxx, they made a mistake. They really did. Yeah. And I think in the long run, and especially when Maxx gets back to Vegas the next day and finds out, hey, these guys we picked up on free agency already are pretty damn good. I might want to stick around. Yeah, it can happen.
So Alex says we won. Darren says, I think we won. We signed their center and kept Maxx and didn't look like piece of shit like DaCosta. Dude, yeah. I'm sorry. Jason, I want you to say what you said to me the other day when we talked about his press conference and everything he said. So go ahead. I'm going to give the floor to you on this one.
Well, first and foremost, let's talk about his interview, because I train in interview interrogation. Can watch what you do is you look for clues as to whether the truthfulness is. So if you go back and watch, I can tell you right now, he's right-handed, okay, but he does have subtle left-handed tendencies based on what he was doing. Because if you look, every time he wanted to formulate the answer from the question, he will look up and to the right. Okay. Now, when he starts to drag himself to make sure he gives the right answer and doesn't put his foot in his mouth. He'll find a visual cue low below his nose and look down, and then force himself to come back up. And he's forcing himself to look at the person that asked the question. Those are clues that he's being untruthful. Because if you were to ask me a question, I should be able to just answer it. Okay, without having to try and control my facial features, but he can't. He's trying to, and he's giving you clues every time he does it. So I was like, man, you're so full. About 3 minutes into it, I go, "You're done, dude. You're done. Quit lying."
I want to see them hook him up to a lie detector just for the hell of it.
Well, I mean, come on. He's on the phone. He's on the phone with Trey Hendrickson trying to make that deal before he tells Maxx Crosby, or they even decided.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like the whole you put everything together, the timeline together, it smells like a sewer fawn.
I mean, when I was listening to him talk, I'm like, he's so full of shit. It's like, I was like, this just sounded like made up bullshit that he was saying. Almost like I think someone's got an earpiece on him and they're standing behind him going, all right, now you're going to say this now, so make sure you only cover this part, you know? Yeah. So it just sounded so made up.
Well, you know? The part of it
honestly, they had a chance to sign him, both him and Trey Hendrickson. You get out of here. That's a bunch of crap right there.
And that's probably what they told Trey Hendrickson too, to get him to sign.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure they lied to him too.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, so his answers and his storyline that he stuck to, that the decision was made in the best interest of the community. The hell's it had to do with the community? The team?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Those are all, and the way he said it, you can tell he had practiced saying that. You know. So it kind of goes right into that where a lot of times where they go, I got no further statements at this time. Yeah. I got no further statements at this time.
I didn't. Oh, go ahead.
Better off pleading the fifth.
Yeah, exactly. Should have just said anything.
Yeah.
Should have just left it at what was put out there for information in the media and just leave it at that. Why even have a press conference? You made yourself look worse and the organization look worse. You know?
Yeah.
So Raider night, I didn't see that. Did you see that, Jason? The coaching staff hanging out, hiking at Red Rock?
No.
I don't think we're definitely not dysfunctional now. I think this is a pretty tight group we got right here with the coaching staff.
That's what's cool about this is the coaching staff is getting all their team building together now, though.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. What's up, Rhino? What's up, man? How you doing? Welcome in.
What's going on, Rhino Raider?
That memo wasn't I'd rather have Maxx instead of the picks memo. Yeah, right. I'm calling and collect from a payphone. Darren, former police officer. He wanted to know if you were FBI.
No. I knew some FBI agents, so.
No, D-Menace thinks you're CIA.
You know what FBI actually stands for, right?
What?
F up a basic investigation.
Bueno's in the house. What's up, Bueno?
Raiders.
Bueno.
The fridge better be on good behavior tonight, Bueno.
Well, he had a firmware update earlier this morning, so it should be good.
Oh, okay. Could have been mad about it. Yeah, I mean, so most are saying that we definitely feel like we won that one with the whole switcheroo that they tried with us with Baltimore. Hey, in the long run, we got our guy back, I guess. Whatever. Would I rather have the draft picks? Hell yeah. Because to be honest with you, I don't think they're going to be that good. And that's what's going to piss me off. That pick next year could easily be about the same number they have now or even closer to the number one. You know, like it could be a top 10 pick because I don't think they're going to be that good. Not at all. I just don't see it.
Who?
I just don't see it.
Who's not gonna be
Baltimore.
good?
I don't think
No.
Baltimore's going to be that great. They lost too much, man. You lose the number one guy on your offensive line. You know, you've lost some key parts on defense. You gave up on your other tight end, who I think is just as good as Andrews when he's filled in for him for sure. You know, Lamar Jackson can he stay healthy for a full season?
Well, he acts like a Kardashian too, so he's got to fix that.
Yeah. You know, and they're strapped with him because that contract is so massive that good luck getting rid of him. Yeah. I looked at if they would have cut him for whatever, it's a $74 million dead cap space hit on him right now. That's insane.
Ooh.
That's nuts. That's
how do you even put a team together? How do you even put a 53-man roster together with a dead cap hit?
I mean, he is their salary cap, basically.
Yeah, well, they bought into it.
You know, and Derrick Henry, he's hurting. I mean, he's getting older. He's not the same guy he was when he was in his earliest stages in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he still had a decent year last year, but he's gonna start slowing down at some point. You know, so that's why I think their first round pick next year would have been beautiful for us, but now we lost that now too.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Axe? What's going on, man?
Just a friendly reminder, the phone lines are open.
Firpo's in the house. What's up, Firpo?
Raiders.
It almost looked like his keyboard got stuck on the R.
Right. Wilkins would love Pete jumping on him. You know, and that's the sad part, man. If that shit with Wilkins didn't happen last year, you know, and he was still here, that would have been that defense would have been so different this year with him in there.
Yeah.
But he had to go all freaking crazy and start tickling guys' bums and shit. And doing that shit he did.
That guy was just weird, man. Some of the things that
he was. Yeah, he was. Let's see. I've never seen the Raiders put out a memo putting a whole organization on blast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Trade down a 36 pick with the Jaguars for their 56 and their third and 88. The Jaguars have 3 third-round picks, 81, 88, and 100. So trade down. So you want to move out of – is that what I'm understanding? You want to move out of the 36 to what?
Move back 20 spots.
Oof.
See, we did that last year.
Oof.
Right? And as you can tell, when you move more than 5 back or 5 forward, you really sacrifice getting that talent because the talent starts to deplete. Right at 40, once you get to 40, 45, this year's probably going to be right about there, 40, 45, that talent is going to be depleted. There's going to be a drop off in the talent.
Darren, I don't know who you're watching that saying that because everybody I've been seeing is saying that we've had a tremendous, even some of the guys that actually hate us have actually said we've had a really good free agency. 2 Raider hosts, 1 chat. Let's see. I thought it was watching guys take shots. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, and he's dancing in Crocs too. What's up, linebacker? You every time we grab a lineman who was somebody that never works out. Jones, Wilkins, Sapp, etc. Sapp, I hated him. I hated him when he was here. Actually, I shouldn't say that. When he left, he was the way he just talked shit about us. I got no use for that son of a bitch. I can't.
What's that again? Who was talking shit about us again?
Warren Sapp. You don't remember the shit he did? He just talked bad about our team. Randy Moss did the same shit.
Yeah.
Warren Sapp is just a douche. I don't like him. Never did.
There's a lot of them that did that.
Oil check, and they told him that San Francisco. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't either. I don't know how anybody says we did bad in free agency. I just don't see. where that came from at all. Well, seems like nobody's going to call in on the whole win-loss on Maxx thing. So let's ask this question. Let me put this up. Let me make this, put this, that, and hit that. Does Tyler Linderbaum signing fix the Raiders' offensive line? Does it fix everything, or does it fix some of it? Is there still a lot of work to do? I want to hear what you guys have to say. And if you call in, remember the phone lines are open. If you call in, I want to hear what you guys have to say. Again, it's 401-830-9189. Oh, nobody was shy last time, man. I had a shit ton of phone calls last night on my solo.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's got any quarters.
They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to talk to you. I think it's
well, maybe
oh, he froze.
Just put it in the chat.
You froze. Oh, there you are.
For just a second.
Oh, here we go.
We have a phone call.
My buck Bobo. You're on Raider Nation Voices with Jeff and Jason. State your name.
This is Coach Sipping Jamba Juice.
Hey, Coach, what's going on?
What's up, Coach?
Not much, man. So the offensive line it's looking better than it was before with Tyler Linderbaum's addition.
Mm-hmm.
But as I've been saying for like the past couple seasons now, Colton Miller isn't someone you can depend on because of his injury issues. And I don't think JPJ is also someone you can depend on because of his injury issues. So, I mean, it's not an easy fix. Obviously, you're not going to get rid of Colton Miller because he's a starting left tackle.
Right.
But you really do need someone who's ready to step up and fill in if he goes down. And let's just pray it's Charles Grant, because we can't really we can't devote a draft pick to a left tackle in the first round this year, obviously. So
yeah.
And then as far as guard goes, I think it's possible that we have Caleb Rogers too, and we have some other options at guard.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe a later draft pick with a guard, but who knows? I just know that I'm a little uncomfortable, just saying, oh well, we got JPJ, we're good there,
Yeah. Well, and that's why we asked the question too, because a lot of people think we're just bringing him in, we're good now, but we're not. We're not. We still need to see how this plays out. I would like to think that we are going to take one at some point in the draft. And you're right when you say about JPJ's injuries. His concussions scare me. He's already had a couple in the time that he's been with us. I'm just hoping, it's not a long-term effect where, he has these and he's missing time, because he starts missing time. That's going to have a huge impact on this line. And that's why depth matters. And a lot of people are like, oh, we're good with what we got. No, we're not. We need the depth. We need guys that we know can step in and do just as good of a job,
Yeah. Yeah, we really do need depth. And I think, did we re-sign Jordan Meredith?
Mm-hmm.
Or is he already staying?
No,
okay.
I thought we did re-sign him.
I thought we did re-sign him.
Yeah, I don't know if he'd start. I mean, he to me, he's good depth. I don't know if he's a good starting material. And then, I don't know who's got the right tackle position. Was it Glaze?
Glaze last year. I don't know what it's going to be this year. It'll be Meredith. We got him for 2 years.
Okay. Yeah. Well, might as well just stick with him. Unless we got.
The good thing about Meredith, that also does give us the depth at center too, because that's what they got him listed on the roster as a center. So and that's what he did play a little bit of last year too.
Yeah.
But we've got him for the 2026 season. He'll be a free agent after this year, so we signed him to that 1 year.
Yeah. still need to keep building there, and hopefully it shapes out for next year. But yeah, that's all I had to say about that.
All right. So what do you think about the Maxx thing? Do you think we ultimately ended up winning out on that one? Or because I know you were a big one for trading Maxx, just like I was, because we'd always be in chats on other shows and we'd both be having the same take, basically, like, no, let's trade them.
Well, it's clear that the Raiders made out the best on that, because I saw some tape. I think Crosby is the better player, hands down. And also, I like that Spy Tech. He said it's 2 firsts or nothing.
Yeah.
He didn't let the scumbag Ravens try and drive the price down.
Yeah.
And I really like that. Stand firm in what the cost is, and don't change off that.
Yeah, no, definitely. Because if
the rest of the NFL wanted us to lose, as usual, they want us to lose.
Of course they did.
They want us to, walk away with our tails tucked between our legs. Like, it's not going to happen.
Yeah. 805's in the chat. He's got a message for you. He says, Jamba better put some respect on Meredith's name. He's been locking up Army in practice the last couple seasons.
Nah, don't. That ain't true. That ain't true. Army's been putting in work. Army's been putting in work. I don't know what he's talking about. Don't listen to 805. By the way, why didn't 805 call in? Huh? Because he knows that Army. He doesn't want to be questioned about Army. He knows Army's been putting in work. Now I've been chilling with Army. I see this dude. He's coming into the season serious. All right, he's jacked. All right, the man is living in the weight room. He's eating the omelets. He's putting on the muscle. And you guys are gonna see a new Army. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be real, man. You just wait. I ain't trying to hear this Jordan Meredith crap. He's a backup. Meredith is a backup. I ain't trying to hear that.
I heard rumors that we might be bringing Cody White here back. I know 805 was big on him.
All right. I'll let you guys go.
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate you calling in, Coach. You have a good night, man.
All right, you too. Bye.
Later.
Cody White here.
What's up, Bush Raider? What's going on, man? Cootie Pay is a monster. Why is no one saying Maxx might get outplayed by Duke? Well, they're going to be playing opposite sides of each other, so they're going to play off each other.
Actually, Quiddy might be the down 5 while Maxx is outside his hip. You might see him on the same side quite a bit.
I love the Quiddy Pay pickup. I mean,
yeah,
that hits good for me. I'm happy with that one. Now, that's a homegrown boy for me, man, right out of my own state. So
if we get a 0 tech,
we don't get too many famous sports players out of this state, little old Rhode Island. Now this is the 3rd one that goes on to play for the Raiders. I'm happy.
Well, you guys only have like 15 players in the whole state, though, don't you?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. There's like 30 high schools, and there's only like 5 players in the entire state. Yeah, okay. Piss off. The good thing is he came from a powerhouse high school too. So I love the pickup. I wanted us to draft him when he came out, when he was in the draft a few years ago. And I was kind of hoping we were going to get him then, but apparently not.
There's a good question coming in here. Nice take, Mike Lopez, 4154. Do you see the Raiders putting defensive end Tyree Wilson and wide receiver Trey Tucker on the trading block during the draft?
I hope so.
I don't think Trey Tucker.
I hope so. Why not? Why, you like Trey?
Huh?
Why,
there's still some upside to that kid. There is. I mean, it's not. I mean,
trade both of them.
He's one of those guys that can come in and make a couple plays, just change the game. Because Kind of
Yeah,
like
but can Mendoza get the ball that far down the field to him? That's the question. Does he have that vision to see him that far out? Is he used to a RPO where it's only like the first 15, 20 yards?
I don't give a shit.
So
If
if Tuck is like 40 yards downfield, is he going to be able to see that? Is his vision going to open up enough to see that he can throw it deeper?
Well, according to
I'm just
his
trying to bust your balls.
according to his scouting report, his vision is probably one of his best assets.
Okay, but how's that translate into the game? I don't care about whether he can see street
What do you
signs
mean?
half a mile down the road or not.
What do you mean? He's got good vision.
Says who?
Read his scouting report. Watch some tape.
I can't read.
Obviously, you can't watch tape.
What's tape? Scotch tape?
You and your CNC.
I got duct tape. I got double-sided foamy tape. I mean, what kind of tape are we talking? Because I'm watching it right now. It's not doing anything. I love getting you worked up.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm not worked up.
Did you watch tape? Nope. Yeah, there you go, Chewy. Sex tape.
I am. Well,
go ahead. Never want to hear that guy's name again. Who? Cody Whitehair?
I already have my front runner for the Heisman Trophy next year.
Yeah, who?
This guy's gonna be. He's gonna be lighted up this year.
Who?
He's gonna make us regret taking Austin Genty last year.
Are you gonna say the name, or are you just gonna keep his guess? Huh?
Well, you ain't gonna watch anyway. His name's Ahmed Hardy, running back. Look him up.
What if I don't want to?
I watched him last year play. I was like, man, this guy's good. Ooh. I'm like, ooh, oh shit. He's like a true sophomore. He's got to play one more year of college. That sucks. Cali breeds talent and gangbangers.
Yeah.
Like a Chewy. Yeah.
D-line stacked. I think Wilson will have a breakout year. He has. I don't see. Tyree, I'm done with him, man. We've been saying it every year. Oh, this is his year. He's gonna have a breakout year this year.
Mm-hmm.
Third year was last year. He didn't have a breakout. I'm sorry,
but he balled out against Kansas City.
Oh yeah, when he's unblocked, as 805 says, he's when he's unblocked, he's
all pro when he's unblocked.
All pro, man.
He's on the way to the Hall of Fame.
Yep. If he gets blocked, forget it. He's useless.
Yeah, and the offensive.
I watched the guy talk about the difference between Maxx and Trey Hendrickson, and they showed video of film game footage of both of them, and it's like night and day between the two. I mean, Maxx can fight off a double team most of the time. Trey Hendrickson was getting owned by tight ends. Like tight ends was single-handedly blocking him out of plays.
And not only that, when he did have the ability to get off and make the tackle, it was like he'd put his head down and act like he was going to try and tackle him. It was like the worst effort. There was a couple of them that he's one-on-one on the block. The running back's coming his way. It's real easy. Stun, shed, you can dictate where the running back goes at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on how you shuffle that blocker of a tight end that's smaller than you. And it was like, I don't know, he's a good pass rusher. That's fine. But the rest of it, his overall game is not. He's not violent. He's not a violent person.
Don't forget, everybody, make sure you hit that notification, give the thumbs up. Helps drive people into the show. Hit the subs for both channels. I'm 401 Raider Jeff. Gentleman next to me is Raiders First Downs. That's his channel. Make sure you get over there and hit that sub and notifications on his also, and the thumbs up. Definitely helps the algorithm, gets people to pay attention to what we're putting out here. Remember, every Saturday night, Raider Nation Voices, where we open up the phone lines and we take your phone calls. So phone lines are open. Phone number scrolling across the top. Interesting. I put it back in. Nope, that's not it. That's not what I want. Let's see. Geno Smith is backed out of the trade to the Knicks. Yeah, fuck Geno. I'm so glad he's gone. Don't have to worry about that shit no more.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing they didn't do a CT scan on his brain because he would have failed his freaking physical and been sent back to the Raiders.
Yep. Yeah, coach, any relationship to Caleb Downs? Nobody wants Caleb Downs in the worst way on this team.
If we get Caleb Downs, I got a lifetime jersey.
Yeah. That's the only reason he wants to draft him, so he can confidently buy the jersey and keep it no matter what, whether the guy's still here or not.
Yeah. Well, you know, if we ever draft anybody that's last name is LaFontaine,
yeah,
I would get that jersey. I would get that jersey.
You should just get it anyway, just because it's me.
I had a Warren Sapp jersey. That's plenty.
I never had one of those. Told you the last jersey I bought.
You or Warren Sapp, they're kind of equal. I mean,
huh?
None. I didn't say anything.
What?
I didn't say anything.
What did you say?
I said
you
nothing.
What did you just say? You're a chooch.
You're a chooch.
You know, Chewy, you're right. Trey's the kind of dude who needs a great team and system, and he'll flourish. God, imagine if he does turn it up this year because of the scheme we're going to run. Maybe he does have a different year. Mm-hmm. But I'm not going to sit him and say, oh, he's due. He's going to have a great. I'm not saying if it happens, great. If it doesn't, then he's a complete bust. Right now, he's a bust, in my opinion. You know, you take him at number 7, and this is what we've gotten for the last 3 years. Or 4 years, whatever. I mean, come on, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Absolutely a wasted pick. Wasted pick. What do you say? Terry has 0 football IQ. yeah, pretty much.
How far back did I go?
Leo, what's up, man? Leo's in the chat. Sap jersey can be used to clean the brake dust. Yeah. There you go. Coach has got a question. Do you guys think Spytek wants to trade down with the first pick? I think he would, but no team has given him what he wants for the pick. Well, I can tell you confidently when I've gone in and done mock drafts that the Jets don't offer anything for the number 1 anymore. Jason and I played around with that last night towards the end of my show. He came in at the very end. And Arizona does, though. I would definitely trade with Arizona. But the funny thing is, I did take the Arizona pick.
Trade.
Arizona went differently, and the Jets took. No, wait a minute. What did I do? I did something where the Jets ended up with number 1, and they took Mendoza.
Yeah, that was the first one.
But they wouldn't trade for the number 1. That's what it was. I took Reese, and with their first pick, they took Mendoza, but they won't trade for it now based on the system for some reason. I don't get it, but whatever. I thought it was kind of funny. Yeah, I know they're not real, dummy. I get it. Actually, I want to do this.
Don't tell Jeff they're not real.
I'm going to bring this up on the screen real quick. I told Leo I would do this for him tonight during the show. Here it is. All right. Anybody that's in the area next week? Nope, not that one.
Don't want that one.
I want this one. There it is. Let's get that comment off the screen. Get the banner off so you can see it. There it is. So next weekend, Saturday, March 21st from 12 to 5 p.m. Location, Martin, was that Tuda? I can't read it. It's too small on the screen. It's an Easter special that they're running next week with the Inland Empire's TBH chapter along with Raw, Raiders Against the World. From 12 o'clock to 5 o'clock, So make sure you bring your kids. They're going to have booths set up, vendors, Easter Bunny, the whole 9 yards. So it's an Easter event next Saturday, March 21st. The location, you can see it there in that flyer. So make sure that you guys, if you're in that area, pop in and say hi to Leo. Take a picture with them. Wrap your arm around him. Give him a big hug. So next week,
don't hug him too hard though.
Yeah. So make sure you guys check that out if you're in the area. I will have that up on my Instagram at some point, and I'll put that up tonight actually. So make sure you guys go check that out next Saturday. If you're not doing anything, bring the kids, bring the grandkids, bring the nieces, nephews, whatever. Go have some fun, man. Enjoy the off season some more around great Raider fans too.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Leo. What do we got? It's like telling a kid not to believe in Santa. Bro, Jets got Gino. They don't want Mendoza. Yeah, right. Yeah, they're all set.
And they got Parham too. They're really stacking it up to suck next year.
Hey, just watch the Ravens tape. Max destroyed the Ravens and Lamar. That was 2 seasons ago.
24.
Fontana's got some nice plots. Let's see. Don't shower and give him a hug. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Go kiss him. Go give him a big kiss right on the cheek. Make sure you get a picture of it too. Professional wrestling isn't real, Jeff. Neither is the Easter Bunny. I don't watch wrestling. Leo watches wrestling, and Leo's holding an Easter event. So Leo believes in wrestling and an Easter Bunny. So remember that. 805. If the Jets don't trade, I trade with the Browns, get 6, 24, 39 next year's first and second round. Oh, I would take that in a hot beat too.
You would take a pickle sandwich for that. You just want to trade.
You
back.
Wouldn't take that trade.
You just want to trade back.
I do, because I want to build this team some more, and I know 805 definitely does for 2 reasons. One, because he's a big believer in building through the draft, and he doesn't like Mendoza. He doesn't think Mendoza's the right fit. I haven't seen anything that makes me say opposite of what he said so far on what I've watched him put up for film and everything on him. I can't disagree. I don't know. I want the picks, man. I want the picks.
You know what you're going to do next year?
If we don't take a quarterback this year, draft a quarterback.
You're going to want to trade back, get more picks next year.
No, I don't. That's why I'm saying we do it this year with the number 1. That number 1 pick is so valuable right now. We can get so much more for
it. Allegedly.
Oh, please. We could. Get out of here.
Hey, you know me. If that's what they want to do, I'm good with it.
That's what they should do.
Yeah.
Leo, 805 and Jeff live in Fantasy Land, and so does Severe, and so does Chris. Leo, you don't even want him either. And then obviously Nate does too. So Leo's trying to make the chat like on his side. Trey, bad versus the run, over pursues. So does so does Max though too, man. He takes too wide of a swing half the time.
Well, that's because he's ad-libbing. He does a little ad-libbing on his responsibility sometimes on the outside.
I'd even take Arizona's, to be honest with you, because they got a plethora of picks too.
Arizona actually, that one draft that second one that we did, Arizona's offer, that was nice. Yeah, that was nice.
What's up, Raider Nation? Jason in the house. What's up, man?
What's up, Jason?
Parham, they want one next year. Yeah. Fantasyland is a beautiful place. Come on over. Yes. I will never buy a Mendoza jersey. Sorry. Because a guy of my size doesn't look right.
No.
In a quarterback, running back, or wide receiver jersey.
Can you imagine Jeff with the number 1 Raider jersey? It would look like an apostrophe.
Yeah. I need double digits. particularly like a 00 or like in 98, 8, some big letters like 11. Nope. No.
Yeah.
How is it valuable if the QB is so bad? Because teams may move up not to take the QB, but take something else. Like move up to take Reese.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather take Reese anyway. I'd rather take the best player available, and it ain't Mendoza. Sorry, he's not he's only number one because we're picking. Yeah, triple digit. I'll take that too.
No, if Arizona was picking number one right now, they would take him.
Take who?
Mendoza.
Well, yeah, because they're hurt. I mean, they're going to go in with Minshew and Brissett.
Yeah.
That's their quarterbacks, right? Oh,
so what's the moral of the story?
Brissett or Bridgewater? Who do they have?
They have Brissett,
and
they have They just signed Minshew.
Yeah. So I mean, I see them.
I think Bridgewater just signed. I think Bridgewater just signed with the Vikings. I think was it the Vikings?
I gotta ask this: Has anybody in the chat, including you, Jason, have you guys seen any of the memes that have been put out there with the oh my God, Kyler Murray showing up to Minnesota? The different ones that are out there.
Airport one, the one at the airport. Have you seen the one where he's at the airport? Oh my God!
There's that one, and then I saw another one today. It's a picture of Peter Dinklage standing next to him. Peter Dinklage looks like an average height person, and Kyler's a little midget. There's another one. I sent it to the connection chat. It's a little kid working out, but it says it's Kyler Murray working out at the Vikings facility. It's a little kid doing squats. Some of them are just hilarious. There's another one of him riding on the shoulders of Justin Jefferson. He's like a little kid on his shoulders. Some of them are hilarious, man. Okay, not 5 digits. Come on, Leo. Easter for pagans, we celebrate the resurrection of God, Jesus Christ.
That's what Easter is supposed to be about.
I guess nobody wants to call in tonight.
Yeah, nobody wants to call in.
I saw that one too. I saw the one of McCarthy throwing Murray inside the locker. That's a good one too. Well, don't forget, folks, phone lines are open, man.
Don't be afraid to call in.
Yeah, Coach called. I would have thought it would have kept going after that, but I guess.
Hey, the good news is if you call in, you don't have to talk to me because I can't talk to you. So.
Let's see. So, what other questions did you have set up in this? Oh, this is a good one. We'll go with this one. So this is the next question. What do you think the rest of the league will do when it comes to trading with Baltimore? Let's hear it, chat. Do you think Baltimore is still going to get good deal offers, or do you think they're going to be shunned upon by the rest of the NFL? Not for long term, but I think it'll be short term.
It's going to be short term.
Yeah. I mean, let's hear it, chat. Do you think they would still be able to pull some trades off this season? Or do you think they're kind of shut down right now for the rest of the season until maybe mid-season trade deadline era around that time? What's up, Eric? What's going on? It says, if you get Cousins and win 7 games after trading back, what's your plans for QB next year? Still take a quarterback. What's up, Arnie? What's going on? Welcome in.
We ain't going to get the quality of quarterback if we win 7 games.
What, next year? Nah. But that's where if you trade back, you'll have 2 first-rounders and you can move up.
You say you could move up. Okay, when you hold on. When you say you could move up, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can move up. Everybody says that. Everybody says, well, you could just we could trade back and we could get extra first-round picks next year, and next year we could just move up and get the quarterback that we want. Well, let's just say the top 3 teams next year need a quarterback, and there's only 3 decent quarterbacks in next year's draft, do you think they're going to want to trade back and forego it and kick the can down the road for another year?
Who knows?
Well, are you willing to buy stock on that?
Yeah.
I'm not. Because it right now when a legitimate prospect comes out, quarterback prospect comes out, and the team that is at that pick needs that quarterback, they're not coming off of it. They're not coming. We could have 15 first-round picks to trade up. We want this guy. Sorry, bye. Hang up the phone. So, and then we kick the can down the road again, which is okay because I kind of want JKS in 2028 anyways. 2027, or might be the 2027 draft, but most likely 2028.
I don't know. I still want to trade out. Not going to sway my vote, or might change my mind. Sorry. I'm going to close my poll right now, and then I'm going to put the other one up. So let's see. All right. We had a poll going on our 2 channels, both asking the same question. So I'm ending mine. Now I'll get the results. And let's see. All right, this will kind of answer your question. What the chat goes with. I'm going to see what the chat has to say. Yeah, I'm not opposed to it, to be honest with you.
What, bringing back Carr?
I wouldn't mind it. Said it the other day, and oh my God, did
you get lit up in the chat?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, people were ready to lynch mob me on that one.
Well,
it's been happening a lot this season, this off season. Certain things I say, and people are like, "Are you crazy?" The only difference is though with what the hell, I closed it. Why the hell is it not popping? Can't see
the one saving grace with Derek Carr is he has a really good relationship with Andrew Janelko and Clint Kubiak. And he plays his best, probably his
people
best
like,
football.
Carr's this, Carr's that. I'm like, go back and look at how he started in New Orleans when he was under Kubiak. I mean, good God. I mean, he was lighting it up until he got hurt.
Oh, they set the record for the most points scored in the first 2 games of the season. Yeah. It was like they scored like 100 points in the first 2 games. And he was still
here's
cooking.
The question. The question was the biggest need for the Raiders. The options were quarterback, best player available, offensive line, and corner. So 56 votes on my channel, 47% said QB, 23% said best player available, 21 said O-line, and 9% said corner. So that's what it was on mine. What was yours?
You put a poll on mine.
You didn't? Oh, you did?
No, I didn't do a poll.
I thought you had a poll up. My bad. Let's see. I'm going to put the other poll up right now.
Can you see it on the StreamYard side?
Huh?
Can you see it on the StreamYard side, or do I have to go to the YouTube side and see it?
You got to go to YouTube. So I'm putting up the other poll right now. Basically, this one's going to be grade the Raiders free agency so far. So it's an A, B. I'm only giving you 4 grade options. C and D. So there it is. New poll is up on my channel, so make sure you guys go in and vote. So grade the Raiders free agency so far, an A, B, C, or a D.
Yeah. And if you guys want to be really nice, I know I froze up there, but if you
I just saw that, Josh. I just pulled it up. So what Josh sent me was This was from Albert Martinez, Alberto Sports SF. My sources, Jets called Raiders ahead of time for the number 1 pick. Raiders turned them down. This will be the second time. Last time was at the Combine. Raiders are not budging. So the Jets have supposedly called to try and get the first pick, and the Raiders said no. So,
which is a very good tactic.
Jeff attracts. I do, man. I'm telling you, it's insane. What's up, John Raider? Thanks for that, man. I appreciate that.
What's up, John Raider? Thanks for coming in. Hey, if any of you guys want, 54, 53 people in the chat. There's only like 3 on my side. You want to go hang out on my channel.
Jason's channel.
I'm not coming at you with Pitt Sports. I'm more open-minded than Jeff.
Yeah, right. Third time's a charm, hopefully. One of my mods, just throw Jason's channel in the chat too, please, so people can see it, so they can click on it and get over there. Arnie's got a question. Other than Linderbaum, what's the biggest move this offseason?
Well, it's 2 moves, both linebackers.
No, what's the biggest move? Just pick one.
Okay, linebackers.
You're a dick.
Am I wrong?
No, we signed a new long snapper, which we did.
Wow, let's not get all crazy about the kicker we signed, but
oh, you're another one. You're another negative Nelly on the kicker too. It's a fucking kicker. Why are people getting all butthurt over a goddamn kicker? Seriously, it's a kicker.
Hey, kickers are football players too.
No, okay. I get that, but it's like, good God, people are gonna downgrade what we've done just because of who the kicker is. Come on, man.
That shouldn't even have a bearing in the free agency grading. When it comes to the kickers, don't even judge that. That's not part of the grading system. In fact, that should just be like a wild card that you throw away.
Oh, I would love if they could pull that off, Joe. Are you kidding me?
Dude, I would jump on that in a heartbeat.
Oh, but you want Mendoza, so no, you can't. You have no say on if we're going to trade the pick. Remember that. What you want and what you don't want for the pick is.
I do want Mendoza.
Anything. All right, then you can't agree to doing a draft, trading the pick.
Really?
Yep, you have no say in it. You want Mendoza, so no, that's
okay.
No trading.
That's how we're going to roll. That's how we're going to roll. I
don't want to hear it.
That.
Yeah, I would go the linebackers also. I mean, it's that outside of center or offensive line. That was our biggest need.
Have your phone on at the draft if we trade back. Have your phone on. If we trade back,
you
better bull crap.
I'm not answering.
Well, I'm going to be on the live with you then.
No, you won't, because I'll be doing it from my phone directly. I'm not going to be in a studio doing it. So
you're going to go straight off of YouTube?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, I'm pulling. Dude, you're getting
there ain't nothing you can do. You can't touch
it. You're getting crashed.
You can't touch this. Can't touch this.
Taking you down.
That's what I think.
IE Raider Mike is in the house. A+ for their guy Linderbaum. Exactly.
Is it A+ for getting their guy Linderbaum? Oh, definitely.
A+ for
linebackers.
Yep.
Hey, what's up, Tanner Jack? That wide receiver we signed.
Tanner Jack was
yeah, and that's the good thing. I mean, he's definitely a returner for sure.
Nope.
Remind me to send Nate a Matt Gage jersey. Oh, definitely A+ for coaching staff, 100%. And as you said, his best years were with him, so let's see if that has an impact with it.
Yeah, they have a working relationship, which I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, because if he can get the best out of him, you know.
Yes, and that's right. We did sign a tight end / fullback.
Yeah.
Hayward. I think that sneakily was a great pickup too, to be honest with you. I don't think a lot of people saw that one coming. That was another one that kind of surprised me, but I'm kind of happy with it. You know, like the Nailer, nobody saw that one coming. when they announced that, I was like, whoa, I wasn't on my radar. I know Hitchboy had mentioned something a couple of weeks ago about him.
Yeah.
Question,
Already coming in with that one.
Yeah. Who's your guess for us to sign as our veteran QB? Carr, Block, Cousins, or someone else? I know they've thrown it out there that Cousins does have a chance to be that. But in all honesty, I'd rather bring Carr in and let him do what he can here, and then just retire him as a Raider and just be done with it. What's your take?
Well, I think Carr would be a better nurturing mentor to Arvell Reese. So I would bring Carr back.
What's up, Bill? And welcome in, brother. Sorry, I didn't see you right away. Gays ranked 31 out of 36 kids in league for 2025. Cosmos ranked 21. Yeah. Follow me.
Yeah.
You know what? This is how I look at kickers, and this is why I look at the same way when I draft when I go and pick a fantasy football team. The last two picks is when I usually pick a kicker. That's when I finally pick a kicker. That's the last thing I even think about. You know, some guys pick a kicker like round 10, round 8. It's like, what do you do? That's fine with me. Go ahead, pick your kickers early, because that means that there's you left a skill position player for me to scoop in and take while you're taking a kicker. Have that. Mendoza and Carr for 2026 and ALC 12. Vitek is working working with Kubiak more than hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Think Waller is a fullback. Hayward. What? No, I don't want Waller. There's certain plays I don't want back here. Darren Waller is one of them.
No.
And Renfro's done. That ship sailed with him too.
I do like Nowakowski from Indiana, though. I think he'd make a hell of a fullback / H-back.
I guess nobody paid their phone bills tonight or this week, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
We had
or
so many
they're
phone
out of
calls
minutes.
last week.
Yeah. They're out of minutes.
They're out of minutes.
But, we're missing some of our regulars, too, tonight.
Like who?
Rorschach. I haven't seen him in here.
I saw Bueno pop in, and I haven't seen him say anything in a while.
Yeah, been a while. He might have fell asleep or something.
It's not like there's anyone else on right now. There's no other. Who else is on? Yeah, no one else is on. Where the fuck is everybody tonight? I guess the ones that are here are the only ones that matter. So fuck the rest. Oh, there's Dave. What's up, Dave? What's going on? Yeah, T Drizzle called in last night. He's a Chiefs fan. Yeah, right, Coach? You tell him. That's right, gentlemen. You got to pay those phone bills on time so you can call in and talk with us.
I didn't think T-Mobile was that expensive.
What do you say? Other than Kubiak, which offseason coach hire will affect us the most? Oh, Danigan, the offensive line coach. What do you think, Jason?
Yeah, Rick Dennison. Yeah.
Dennison, sorry. I don't know why I said Danigan.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's the biggest impact we needed to adjust from last year to this year, and we did it with the guy. Now let's just see it perform on the field. Work something out like meet me in the middle, 216, 33, 44, your first next year. Man, I would do that in a fucking heartbeat, man.
Gonna want that first next year. There's no doubt about that.
I played against Hayward's father in high school. Craig, I didn't hit Hayward. Dude, I remember him when he played, man. That guy was amazing. Not amazing, but like he was just so you wanted those tough rushing yards, man. Just give the ball to him.
Yep.
Oh, that was Trent that called in last night? All right. Yeah. Jeff probably watches his streams from the public library computers. Yeah. Shh, can't talk. I have T-Mobile. They're gonna suck. I'm gonna go to Verizon. I got AT&T. I've had AT&T for fucking years.
Yeah.
So, Arnie with another question: what other offensive line free agents can we sign? What offensive linemen do you like in the draft? Do you want to take that one?
I like that Ichior from Arizona State. And Jennings Dunker, like him. That kid from Georgia too. Can't even think of his name now. Picture him, but I can't think of his name. Those are the three that I would target.
Freeling? You're talking about Monroe Freeling?
Yeah, Monroe Freeling. There you go. That kid. Yeah, about 30. If at 37, I would pull the trigger on one of those guys.
Yeah.
But I can tell you this: I think now we are definitely getting a defensive tackle, a zero technique at first pick in the second round. I wouldn't be surprised if we move up to get one of those guys. Get Cade McDonald.
I definitely agree with you on. Hey, there's Rosetown. What's up, Rosetown?
Rosetown, what's up, brother?
I definitely agree with you on Freeling, definitely on Dunaker, but actually, there's even one I would want even more, and it would be actually the guard. Was it Ione Low, the kid from Penn State?
Yeah, the kid from
I
Penn
don't even know
State.
how you pronounce his last name. You know, I mean that's somebody that we could get at that point in the maybe possibly fall. I don't know. You know, Pregnon's another good one too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we're gonna have a shot at Dunaker, to be honest with you. It would be nice if we could.
He's in that zone, that target zone of the draft where we're gonna have a hard time getting him.
Yeah, exactly. Because from our second round pick to the third pick is going to be we're talking 31 picks later, so it's going to be he'll be gone by then. I don't think he'll make it. Coming crazy. We win 8 games. Titans, Browns, Jets, Cardinals, split with the Broncos, Chiefs, Saints, Dolphins, 8 wins. Ugh. I don't know. What's up, Rafa? Rafa's
What's
in the
up,
house.
Rafa?
What's going on?
Only one nation.
Here's a question. I like this one. Thank you, Arnie. I like this question because we haven't even talked about at all yet tonight. Was the nose tackle that we're interested in?
I just talked about him.
What?
Cade McDonald from Ohio State. Zero technique. He'd be perfect.
When did you say that?
Chat, gonna help me out with this.
Did you just say it?
Yeah, I said don't be surprised if we don't go up to try and get Caden McDonald from Ohio State for a zero technique to help plug that middle up and keep our brand new linebackers nice and clean.
I didn't hear you say that. All right, yeah, Stevie said like 3 minutes ago. I just was shy. I don't listen to
selective hearing.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you really can't go wrong with any one of those three right here.
Oh, and throw in Chris McClellan from Missouri. Throw him in there as well later on, maybe third round. He's a clean prospect as a zero technique. He's clean.
So Javers says, how about this, Jeff? Trade with the Jets, right? And use the 16th to move up to 13th. F the Ravens and take from Penn State. That's who Ravens want. Screw them for backing out. Oh man, that would be a beautiful thing, wouldn't
it? that would be a water boy move right there. Most definitely.
Oh God. We need to improve our defense and offense. I don't know. I think we did a pretty good job so far on defense. Yeah, we need a corner or a safety, but that's only 2 positions we have to
Yeah.
Well, and defensive nose tackle too.
Man, if we still had that 14th pick, though, man, that kid from Oregon would have been nice right there.
It's so aggravating me. Jalen Carter would work too. Yeah, that means we'd have to trade with the Eagles. See, I like Caleb Banks. I mean, the good thing is, I know he's got the foot issue and everything, but it's a broken bone. You know, it's
Tyree
not.
Wilson.
Yeah, but his was a Liz Frank. That's a. You're talking about a broken bone in the foot
of a 320-pound man.
Yeah, but if he's not walking around on it the right way, then it won't be an issue. If he's trying to walk on
Christian
it,
Wilkins wasn't walking around on it either.
No, he was in Crocs instead when he shouldn't have been dancing. Yeah, don't do business with Howie Roseman.
Oh, he's just shyster.
I'll take the D tackle Hunter, then Caleb Banks. Oh my God, yeah. Hey, what's up, Kenneth? What's going on, man? Bill says Lee Hunter.
Nah, I like Hunter.
We'll get the Godfather.
Don't
Corleone. That's what they call him.
You talking to me?
Let's see. Do a 3-4 Kubiak defense, need an elite nose or just a good guy we could try? No, we need a legit nose tackle.
Need elite. Yeah, all good defense. You go back to that Baltimore Ravens defense that when they ran a 3-4, with Sam Adams and Ted Washington, and then you go to the Tampa Bay with that Vita Vide, or you say his name, Vita Vea. Yeah, there you go. Bless you. He's another one of those. It's just a big old dancing bear at the zero technique that could just eat up blocks. Yeah. You'll never see him on the stat sheet, but you'll see his linebackers just clean all game.
Can you imagine Branch, Corleone, Cooper, Amir Cooper from Indiana? Nah, I'm good.
I like Amar. I like Cooper from Omar Cooper.
I like the Branch one.
Branch is cool.
I like the Branch one.
Cooper's a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger.
You're on Raider Nation Voices with Jeff and Jason. State your name.
What's up, Jeff? It's Kenneth.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's a Texans fan.
Hey, I don't know if you heard, but Calvin Ridley, I believe, re-signed with Tennessee.
Oh, that must have just happened today or something then?
Yeah. And then also Trey Lance, he's going to be he got signed by the Chargers. I don't know if you heard about that.
I like that. I like that signing.
Yeah, that's perfect for us. You don't have to worry about their backup now. No, I didn't even hear any of those. I haven't, in all honesty, I haven't even looked at any of the free agents that went on since like a day or so ago. I got up super late today because I didn't do anything today.
I heard about it on ESPN. That's how I heard about it.
Let me see. Let me look through.
It was a.
You said it was Tennessee he went to, right?
Yeah. It was on. It's on the ESPN's NFL page.
Let's see. Oh yeah, QB Lance returning to the Chargers on a 1-year deal worth $6.7 million.
and then was I right about Ridley returning to Tennessee?
Yeah, I'm looking for that one. Yep, there it is. Wide receiver Ridley staying in Tennessee for 2026 season. Yep.
Yeah, like I said, I seen it on the ESPN website. It was on their NFL section, and I figured I'd let you know. I didn't know if you had known about it or not.
No, I didn't, but I appreciate that. Yeah, 49ers restructured Bosa's contract. Looks like Mike Caliendo's returning to the Chiefs, their guard. He was a free agent, so
Yeah.
at least they're keeping him for that. Seahawks are bringing back Gene Charles, their corner. What's this here? Evan Brown. Oh, Evan Brown, the guy from Arizona, went to the Texans. That's good for you.
Yeah. I heard about that.
Yeah, 1 year deal for $3.5 million. That's good for you guys.
Yeah, that could definitely help on our O line.
Yeah.
Like
Giants.
I told you yesterday when I called in.
Yeah.
That was one of the main things that I figured that we needed to address anyway.
Yeah.
Was
yeah, definitely. You
both
definitely
sides
did.
of the
So.
line.
Yep. Giants agreed to a contract with Darnell Mooney now. 1 year deal for up to $10 million.
And I do usually every year there's a team that usually goes from the proverbial basement to the playoffs, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Do you see a team or teams that could possibly do that?
I promised I wouldn't give like a win total for us. So by me admitting that, yeah, we could go that far to make the playoffs, that's pretty much saying that I'm putting us in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not outside the realm of possibility. I mean, it's happened the last couple of years where a team that was god awful the year before has made the playoffs. I mean, the Bears did it. The Patriots just did it. Patriots went all the way to the Super Bowl. The Commanders did it a few years ago. A couple of years ago, actually went deep in the playoffs. I mean, it can happen. It's definitely proven that it can happen recently too. So, who knows where we end up next year? You know, at this point, I just want to see a better product on the field, showing that we're going in the right direction, and I'll be happy with that. To be honest with you, anything above that, that's icing on the cake as far as I'm concerned.
I don't. Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Now I don't like the Bears losing DJ Moore to Buffalo. I think that's going to set the Bears back a little bit.
Probably.
Because I think that's probably one of their only real good.
Yep, still here. Can you hear me?
Probably one of their.
Yep.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I just had to. There's another call coming in. I just had to put them on hold while you were still talking. Sorry.
I'll tell you what. Let me go ahead and let you go so you can get to that other call.
All right. I appreciate it then. Thanks for calling in.
Thanks for
I'll
calling
see you
in,
next
man.
Friday, man.
All right, man.
All right, later, buddy. You're on Raider Nation Voices with Jason and Jeff. State your name.
Well, my name is the #1 Raider Stunner.
Can barely hear you. Can you speak up?
Yeah, this is my first time calling. I'm called the #1 Raider Stunner. How you doing, Raider Jeff?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Just to let you know, I've been a Raiders fan since 1988, sitting on the living room floor playing Tecmo Bowl. So I've been with them through the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yep.
And I just want to say that there was some dirty stuff that the Baltimore Ravens did when they did that tampering. But I think we're going to be a good team this year because we got a lot of good fans. You know what I'm saying? And
yes, sir.
And I think it's time that the Raiders going to turn this around. You know.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to chime in with y'all and tell y'all doing a good job because Raider first down, you know who I am. So I just wanted to call and say y'all keep rising to the top, and y'all
Thanks,
have a
man. I
nice.
appreciate that. I know who you are.
Uh-huh.
I know exactly
Oh,
who you
okay,
are.
Raider Jeff.
Yep.
Okay.
I know who you are, brother.
Take it easy, man.
All right,
I
man.
know
You take care.
I bet you do. All right, bye-bye.
Later, man.
Thanks, Harvey. Love you,
Yeah,
brother.
no, I knew exactly who. When I didn't hear the name at first, but when he said it the second time, I knew exactly who he was. So he's a good dude. He's cool.
Yep.
But we've had some decent calls tonight so far.
He's a
I'm happy.
diehard Raider fan too.
Yeah, yeah.
Diehard Raider fan. Love it.
Well,
And
again,
Florida
everybody
State
knows the
Seminole
phone-
fan.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He loves his Florida State Seminoles, man.
Let's see. Yeah, the cap's not a thing. We're good. We're really good. To the point where we can still do more in free agency, but I just don't think there's much out there that, maybe another corner we might be able to pull in. I just don't see a lot of.
I don't see a whole lot of wow cornerbacks.
No, and that's what I
there's some
mean.
good
So
ones.
I mean, I think anything else we do now is going to be in the draft at this point.
I like Brandon Cece, but he could be a little handsy, and then at the NFL level, that 5-yard no touch rule might work against him. So he's going to have to really, really, really work on his technique, especially over the top of the route. But he does have the ability to change, to flip his hips and stay on top of the route, but he still gets a little handsy. But he's solid. I mean, but I think they got him slated top 50, but I don't see how he. I don't think he.
Hey, is he in your chat? Because I haven't seen him say anything in the chat tonight. Harvey.
Hold on a second.
Which is fine. I mean, that's fine. I mean, he called in. That's awesome. I love getting phone calls, man. Oh, God, this is killing me tonight, man. This hurts so bad.
For those of you in the chat, Jeff is experiencing some major pain setback. And so I think we're gonna have to reject the trade, Jeff, and send you back to Baltimore.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't pass the physical. I can't be on this show anymore.
You didn't pass the physical.
I'm gonna see if there's some New England Patriots podcasters I can join then. There ain't none.
There ain't none.
Trust me. It's funny. I mean, there's a lot of teams that have podcasters and everything, like we do and everything. But man, I don't hear anything around here other than former players that do shit around here and stuff like that. But I don't hear of any fan base that does a podcast show in New England.
Do you think most Patriot fans are probably 90% of them check out when it's baseball season and it's Red Sox?
Oh, I know they do. I've said that multiple times on shows. I guarantee this is how this went down. Okay. So we're at the Super Bowl, say I'm at a Super Bowl party here in New England.
Mm-hmm.
Patriots are getting their ass handed to them, right? They're not looking good. There's no way they're coming back. I guarantee most of the parties in New England of diehard fans, I guarantee once they realized in their own little brains that they had no shot of winning that game, they checked out. They were done. Parties probably ended early. I guarantee it. And people went home. They take off their Patriots jersey because they had it on during the game. If they didn't already take it off before they left where they were.
Yeah.
And they hung it up, or they put it in the laundry to get it washed. And then they hung it up. And then they took out their Red Sox. And now it's Red Sox season.
That's
because
pathetic.
Pitches and Catches report a few weeks after the Super Bowl. So everybody's in Red Sox mind, or they revert to NBA now. We're going to pay attention to the Celtics and the Bruins now because they're getting towards the middle point of their seasons. So let's start watching this. We don't care about the Patriots anymore. They blew it in the Super Bowl. We hate them right now until midsummer comes and they start thinking about the Patriots again. But yeah, Raider fans, worst team in the league last year by far. Nobody can argue that. And
nothing changes.
The
passion doesn't go away.
Nope. I wear my Raider gear out there regardless. Doesn't matter. I mean, shit, when we lost the Super Bowl to the Buccaneers, didn't phase me. I mean, it phased me that we lost, but I still wore my stuff immediately afterwards. You know, I bought an AFC Championship hat that year. It didn't come in until after the Super Bowl by the time I finally got it. But I'll tell you what, I wore that son of a bitch everywhere.
Yeah.
It didn't matter. I didn't give a shit.
Pats fans, man. I put mine in my dad's casket when he passed away.
Uh-huh. I mean, shit, you saw my video from the Patriots game.
Yeah.
Just a little after the start of the fourth quarter when they knew they had no shot of coming back. Pats fans were walking out. I got like 3,000 views on that video of the Pats fans walking out because that's typical fashion with Patriots fans. They just, we're out of here. They leave. It's like you pay all this money to go to a game. Why the hell are you leaving? That's what happened in the game with Atlanta. In the Super Bowl with them, they were down 24. What was it 24-3? And there were scores of Pats fans that left that game early. But then once the Patriots started coming back and looking like they were going to win it, those fans couldn't get back in. So you paid all that money to go to the Super Bowl, and you leave early, and then you miss one of the best comebacks ever in the Super Bowl. You're an idiot.
Yeah,
that's why I never leave a game, even until the last seconds ticked off that clock. Then I'll be ready to leave.
Yeah, Arnie's got a really good one here.
All right, chat, you heard it. That's the kind of take that actually moves the conversation forward.
If you had to buy a former Raider jersey after Carr, who would it be? Statham, Jimmy G, Minshew, AOC4, Geno Smith, Riddler, or Pickett?
If I had to, it'd be an AOC 12.
A guy's holding a gun to your head. You had to buy to save your life. Okay. That's an easy answer.
Man, I'm not buying it with the 4. I'm buying it with the 12.
Yep. Buying it with the 12.
That's a good question, though, too. What's a Kubiak guy look like in this draft? Anyone? I know what y'all gonna say.
What?
You're gonna say what I think you're gonna say.
I haven't said. I'm letting the chat decide.
Okay.
I don't want to get in an argument with you, okay? Because because if our mom was standing right here, she would say, Jeff, you need to shut up and listen to your big brother Jason for a minute.
But I'm older than you.
I'm bigger than you.
You're on Raider Nation Voices with Jason and Jeff. State your name.
Yes, how you doing, Raider Jeff? It's me, the #1 Raider stunner again. What? Yes, I forgot to tell you that you have a mustache like one of the dirtiest wrestlers that ever wrestled in professional wrestling. His name was Ox Baker.
I knew you were going to say his name.
Yeah. All right. Take it easy, man. Bye-bye.
Later.
I think your mustache is pretty cool, Jeff.
Thanks. What's up, Randy? And I see you in there, brother. How much confidence that the Raiders are making Mendoza their franchise QB? Me, 0. I'm the wrong guy to ask that.
Yeah. You're a lineman. You don't know.
No, I don't. I have no clue. I'm a big dumb. Oh, block who? Rasheed Walker went to the Panthers. Okay.
Nah, I saw that.
And Raider Mike just asked that question too. So there you go. There's your answer.
Yeah, but he corrected it later.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Could be one for the Raiders to sign. Yeah, I don't know what a Kubiak guy looks like, to be honest with you. What's your thoughts on that?
Somebody that is intelligent and capable of running his offense.
Oh, so that means we're trading out of that pick then.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
April 23rd can't get here fast.
You're right, Coach. No, it can't. It can't, because I want to be in Pittsburgh and having some fun.
Hey, here's an answer. Here's an answer to your New England Patriots podcasting.
I already said that.
I know you did. I just wanted to follow.
Ani, what was your grade on Spytek's draft last year? A, C, or F? C minus, because it really wasn't even his draft, in my opinion. That I still think that was Pete Carroll having so much influence on that draft last year, without a doubt. 805 said Ty Simpson, and that's not joking. I know he's high on him.
Yeah.
He said he already said he'd rather have him than Mendoza.
Yeah.
He thinks he's a better pro-rated quarterback than Mendoza is or ever will be.
He never said ever will be.
He saying that.
He said is, but not ever will be. See, here's the thing: is we can go back. We can go back in history of all the previous top draft picks and pull their scouting reports, and you'll see the same shit. Every one of them. Heavy RPO. Needs to work on this. Needs to work on that. Right? It's obvious. He's got weaknesses. There's no doubt about that. You know, his and another thing, and I don't know, I can't remember if 805 pointed this out. This is something I don't like either, is I don't like his drifting. I don't like him drifting in the pocket to wait for a receiver to get open. I don't like that.
Who are you talking about, Mendoza?
Yeah.
Then why would you take him?
Because you could fix that shit. That's an easy fix.
Okay.
Carr did the same thing. Carr would drift. He would drift all the time. In a roundabout way, I understand the number one pick, the value of the number one pick, and blah, 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 and I got that. But there comes a point in time where if you could put your foot on the number one problem that we have and solve that problem, you do it.
Yeah, we have no nose tackle.
Well, there's going to be plenty of nose tackles in the second round. You ain't drafting a nose tackle at number one anyways. Come on.
Oh, we could take a linebacker.
But we addressed the linebackers. And really, in all honesty, the two that we got.
You wouldn't add any one of these guys.
I'm pretty good with Nakobe Dean. I'm just fine with that. If you had a
chance to get Reese, you wouldn't take Reese.
I've already seen Nakobe Dean do his work.
Okay, but we're talking about a guy that's
pro
going
level.
to be a rookie here, coming in fresh. You wouldn't take Reese. If let's say Mendoza didn't come out.
I'm not saying I wouldn't take him.
Let's say Mendoza,
but I'm not going to make it a priority.
Let's say Mendoza's not in this draft. Who are you taking? Who are you taking at number one?
No, who's not in the draft?
Another year.
I would.
That's a question.
It would be really asked. It would. You know what? I'd almost push Styles because of the 3-4. I would almost push him more.
Okay.
But you're in a roundabout way. You're kind of right. I hate saying this. You're kind of right. If Mendoza is not in the draft, yeah, it's Reese or Styles is going to be. It would be a coin flip, and I would look at it.
Yeah, I love it.
But I hate to tell you this. Fernando Mendoza's in this draft. So
what did you say? You have to what with me? You have to agree?
If Mendoza was,
it takes a lot for you to say that.
Mm-hmm.
I got Jason to agree.
Yeah.
So let's see what the chat says to that question.
Oh, no. Stop. We're going to go to
What?
Raider Mike right here. Stop.
Go
You
ahead.
skipped over him on purpose because you saw what he said.
No, because I thought it was talking about the question
Listen,
if Mendoza wasn't in
there
the
are-
draft. I
there
didn't
are-
skip over it on purpose.
There are things that you have to evaluate quarterbacks with that not every bit of it
we've
is going
got here is failure to communicate. Some men you just can't reach.
That's him. And for the record, Jeff, how much college football do you watch during the year?
Next question.
Okay, that answers that question right there. Now there are some things. There are some things when you're watching, right? There's nuances to the game as well. How is he handling the team? What is he doing in pressure situations? How is he handling pressure situations? You know what I mean? Long down and distant, a third and long. How's he handling a third and long? Right? Just situations like, and those are some of the things that I really like about him. He's not afraid to make the plays to keep the ball moving. And we got to talk about leadership. Some people, question, can he be leader of minute? Yes, he can. And he will. He'll be if anything, he will excel at that. So and I get it. And the RPO thing, I understand the RPO, but a lot of colleges run the RPO, and I've already explained my personal belief why they do that. Number one, it's an easier offense. You don't have to spend as much time installing the offense because it's an easier concept to use from go to go, from down to down. It is. But they don't use RPOs on 3rd and 7 or in goal line situations. They're using a pro style progressive read type offense, and they are. I mean, he does have to take snaps from under center, but you know who else has to learn how to take snaps from under center? The center, because too many of our centers in the NFL nowadays, they're stepping back when they snap the ball. And you got to get out of that habit. You got to step forward when you snap the ball from under center. You're snapping it to your quarterback under center. You got to go forward. There's not a stepping back. There's a lot of nuances we can discuss over and over that are just so. I mean, Justin Herbert had worse scouting reports than what Mendoza's got, and he's just fine. He's a top-rated quarterback in the NFL. Some people consider him top 5 in the NFL.
Arnie's question on when was the last time a linebacker was taken overall number 1? I got your answer. 1988. Andre Bruce from the Falcons. And he didn't have much of a career.
I think he played for us for a short bit too.
Let's see. From 88 to 91, he was with the Falcons. From 92 to 98, he was with us. His total career, 275 tackles, 32 sacks, 4 interceptions, 3 fumble recoveries. He had no Pro Bowls, no nothing. 1988 overall first pick. That's kind of semi-bust. Mm-hmm. And I get Arnie's question, but here's the thing, Arnie. If Mendoza was not in this draft, a quarterback would not be taken number 1, which in the last 3 years, a quarterback's been taken. Caleb Williams, Cam Ward, Bryce Young, Trayvon Walker the year before that in 2022 with the Jacksonville Jaguars. 2021, Trevor Lawrence, then Joe Burrow, then Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, and then Myles Garrett in 2017. 2016, QB, Jared Goff, Jameson Winston, Clowney in 2014, Eric Fisher, tackle in 2013. Andrew Luck in 2012. Cam Newton, Sam Bradford, Matthew Stafford. Let's see. Jake Long, tackle for the Dolphins in 08. Then Jamarcus Russell, Mario Williams, Alex Smith, Eli, Carson Palmer, David Carr, Michael Vick, Courtney Brown. Oh, what a bust he was.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Couch, Peyton Manning, Orlando Pace, Keyshawn, Kijana Carter. Oh, another guy that didn't last long. Dan Wilkerson, another bust. I remember that one. Drew Bledsoe. So, yeah, I mean, primarily they're all quarterbacks. But this could be the first draft that if Mendoza wasn't coming out, like he could have stayed another year. He easily could have done another year in Indiana. He had eligibility, but he decided to come out.
Mm-hmm.
If he would have stayed, there's no way Ty Simpson's going number one in this draft. Absolutely not. Do I think he would be a better fit? Maybe. Who knows? We don't know. But it wouldn't be a quarterback going number one in this draft. It may be, in all honesty, it would have probably been Jeremiah Love. If we didn't have Ashton Genty, I tell you right now, it'd probably be Jeremiah Love. Because if we had the same shitty-ass running backs we had before Genty now going into this season, and we didn't have Genty, it would probably be Jeremiah Love would probably be the number one. Because I don't think there's a wide receiver that'd be number one. Maybe an edge rusher. I don't know. But it would either be a defense or it'd be a running back. Do you disagree with that?
No. I don't get the devalued. If a dude's a dude, why not take him?
What do you mean?
No matter what position he plays, if he's a dude, why not take him? If he is,
I get that.
One of those guys, that's just it. I mean, it's like I once again agree with you that if we didn't have Genty, that Jeremiah Love wouldn't be a bad option at number one. But at that point, I'd be saying, trade back, give me some picks, trade back.
That's what I wanted to do last year too. I would have done that this year if that was the case.
And you'll do it next year too.
No, I won't. No, if we've got the quarterback now and we've addressed everything else, I mean, next year. Here's the thing: comes next year, we're going to be drafting BPA for sure, and then what's just going to give us better options going forward? We're not going to be in this. We need this. We need this. We need that. We need this. Like next year, a number one pick could be a wide receiver, and that may be the one glaring weakness we have.
The kid from Ohio State next year.
Quarterbacks next year too,
or wide receiver from Alabama.
So why not take a wide receiver this year? Why wait till next year? Are they better next year?
Who are you going to throw the ball? Who's going to throw him the ball?
Yeah, but are they better next year? The wide receivers?
Those two cats coming out next year. Oh yeah.
Oh, but we need a wide receiver. Why are we waiting? Why not take one this year? Why are we going to wait till next year?
Because there's not as good at wide receivers in the draft this year.
Oh, but okay, so you're willing.
So what you're telling me is the quarterbacks coming out next year are better than Fernando Mendoza,
and the wide receivers coming out next year are better than what's here in this draft coming up.
Absolutely, 100%.
It's the same thing you're saying that you're disagreeing with me on.
Oh, I could tell you right now, no quarterback coming out next year I feel is better than what Fernando Mendoza is.
Okay.
The only one that I will give a bump, there's two guys that I would put
now
up
there's
there.
Two. A second ago, there were none. Now all of a sudden there's two.
There's two guys that I would put in my draft cluster.
Before. Go ahead.
In my draft cluster at number one that I would evaluate accordingly, and that would be Chambliss and Sellers up there. I would put them up on my draft board, up there at the top, and then rank them based on everything. And if you feel comfortable that Chambliss gives you better opportunity, then take I think Chambliss and Sellers, if they have the hard thing with Sellers is he's not going to have a very good team to support his talent. And so, I mean, you'll see his talent when he's playing, but the rest of the team is just so it's not going to give him the they're not going to give him the foundation to really succeed in the college level. But
what's up, Manuel?
Lenore Sellers really reminds me of Warren Moon when you watch him play. How he stands tall in the pocket. He's very disciplined in the pocket, manipulates the pocket, so he can actually get the pass rush to dictate itself, and then bounce out of it and keep himself in an open position to throw the ball, deliver the pass. Chambliss, we saw what Chambliss did. That I give kudos to Chambliss because of what he did. He played like crap in the first Georgia game, and then when he came back into the playoffs and lit it up and did exactly, because if you watch the first one in the fourth quarter, he choked. Then you go to the second game, 13 of 13, 162 yards and 3 touchdowns in the last quarter and a half. Dude.
And that was in the playoffs.
Mind you, that's after his head coach left. So now all he's got is his offensive coordinator calling the plays, which I think Charlie Weiss Jr., he's got a future. He really does he did a phenomenal job calling plays. The problem with Ole Miss in that is their defensive line was just so much smaller and they got bullied. That was against Miami, by the way. Sorry.
So if we need a wide receiver so bad, we're going to wait till next year. So you mean to tell me, let's say Mekhi Lemon, pretty much one of the top 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you mean the wide receivers come out next year better than either one of those two? Him or what is it, Tony?
The number 4 from Alabama and the kid from Ohio State are hands down way better than Mekhi Lemon.
How do you know they're coming out next year? You don't know?
They'd be stupid not to.
Oh, but you don't know though.
They'd be stupid not to. I believe the kid from Ohio State pretty much has to.
I'm just trying to get a look at the big picture. So
the kid from Alabama, the day he stepped foot, he was 17 years old at Alabama, tearing people up. And this will be his 3rd year. He's going into his 3rd year. And if he does everything that he's supposed to this year, next year, he would probably be I would say he'd probably be the number 1 pick. Or should be. Even over a definite quarterback. He's that good.
I think this year is going to be the Arnie, I see what you said about Trinidad being 26 years old when he comes in. This should be the last group of college players that have that COVID eligibility. So they're going to go back to being younger, but any of these guys that are getting NILs, they're going to still stay for their full 4 years. You're not going to see guys coming out as sophomores or juniors. They're going to stay there because of the money they're making in the NIL, and it's an easier game versus coming to the pros. Because you come to the pros, you got to, hello, welcome to the big leagues, baby.
No.
There's no farm system.
No.
The farm system is the practice squad. If you get cut from that, you're pretty much done. XFL, you go there. USFL or UFL or whatever the fuck it is. Which that's starting up soon too, right?
Yeah, here in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Not according to Jason thinks we should wait till next year to get the wide receiver. But yet, I don't think but it's not okay to wait till next year to get the quarterback.
I didn't even set that as a priority for next year. I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying.
You just said that. You just said the wide
receiver. Don't put words in my mouth.
I'm not putting words in your mouth. I'm saying exactly what you said. You said the wide receivers coming out next year are better than this year.
That's exactly right.
So you're saying we should wait till next year, and you said yes.
No, see, you're putting words in my mouth. I'm not saying we should wait till next year to get a receiver because and Ardell could probably agree with me on this. We can actually probably get a stud number 1 wide receiver later in the draft. It happens.
What, in this draft?
Who knows? Chris Bell, Louisville.
So you mean we could get a different
Chris Bell, Louisville?
Could be a stud, is what you're saying too, right? Yeah. It's the same thing, right? Oh, we got a call.
I think we can get Chris Bell and let him redshirt this year, and we'll be just fine.
Thanks for calling Raider Nation Voices. You're on with Jeff and Jason. State your name.
What's that? My boys, what's going on?
Who's this?
This your boy.
I'm not calling
Oh
him.
man, come on! You don't even remember me. Oh my, I can't.
I can't hear the voice. He hung up. Who the hell was that?
I don't know. I didn't recognize the voice.
No, I didn't either.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever was, I pissed off, I guess. Because he hung up. Yeah, right. Coach goes, it's the guy from the WhatsApp commercials from the 2000s.
So here's a question for you, Jeff. I think Artdale's kind of got me pointed in the right direction with this question.
Go ahead, put it up.
How do you build your roster? Where do you start building your roster?
What do you mean? Where do you start?
Not by position, just by area. How do you build the roster?
I don't get the question.
What do you mean you don't get the question? It's real simple. How do you build the roster?
But you just said not by position.
Don't use a specific position.
Offensive line first. I'm sorry. I'm not taking quarterback or running back or wide receiver. I'm
Okay.
building.
There's no offensive linemen at the number 1 pick that are worth taking at the number 1 pick.
It's debatable, but okay.
Oh, it's not debatable.
If you're desperate for an offensive lineman,
Now you're reaching. Now you're reaching.
Oh. How do I want to build the team?
Do you build it outside in or inside out?
I'm building from the inside out, man.
Okay. So we can address the wide receiver position when it's time to address a wide receiver. By us going and getting Naylor, right? That adds a little bit to it. We already have Bowers. Okay. We have Michael Mayer. Okay. So yes, we can get another wide receiver in this draft, but we don't have to do it at the 1st or 2nd pick. Now, if we had that 14th pick and you want a Mekhi Lemon, go ahead. Let her rip. But I think the two guys next year coming out. If we're sitting with the 5th pick and there's, say, 5 quarterbacks that are going to be top heavy, that the pick that we have is going to be huge. People are going to be wanting to come up and get one of those receivers where we're at.
Hitch boy, was that you that called in? I'm dying to know who the fuck that was.
I didn't recognize the voice.
I didn't either. I probably lost a sub over that. Probably like, fuck this guy. I have no clue who the hell that was. Now I feel like an asshole. Oh God. What's up, John Leon? What's going on, man?
Ayuk is out of the question. I'd rather have Antonio Brown than Ayuk.
Yeah. Hold on.
What that guy did to San Francisco? Oh my God! He should never see the field again.
Ooh,
Brandon Ayuk. Oh.
Oh my God! Fuck! The fuck was that?
Anyways, well, Jeff's off camera.
I'm back right now. I'm not. No, I don't want Ayuk either. I don't like him. Yeah, and you're right too, Mike, because that's woulda, coulda, and shoulda. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. With that pick for sure.
Mm-hmm. So how we've attacked free agency, and I have a sneaking suspicion that 2nd pick we're going to target the middle of the defense. It's gonna be probably the best defensive tackle available at that point.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they try and go up and get Caden McDonald either, depending on where he falls. But I'd be good with Hunter too.
Okay. All I know is whoever just called, I'm looking at the phone number. That person's never called before, so it's nobody I've talked to. It's nobody I got in my contacts. It's going to drive me nuts until I know who it is that called.
I wouldn't even worry about it. I get more annoyed about the guy calling me from Microsoft all the time. I don't even own it. I don't even own Microsoft products. Why are you calling me?
See, John Leon has a question. Later, Bueno. Here's a question.
See, Bueno.
Would you overpay a veteran quarterback to play 6 games or draft another quarterback in the 6th or 7th round? I don't want to overpay for anything. If we're going to spend money, I want it to go towards new players in skill positions other than a QB. I don't want to pay over. I don't want to spend money on a veteran QB. I'd rather put the money towards free agency to bring in like more help on the line, corner, nose tackle, anything. I just because if he's only going to come in for 6 games, what's the sense?
I don't plan on drafting a quarterback in the 6th or 7th round and starting him after 6 games, anyways. If I'm reading that right.
Here's a question: if you would you overpay a veteran QB to play 6 games, or draft another quarterback in the 6th or 7th round? I would.
Oh, okay.
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. So what he means is we take Mendoza with the first pick, and then we'd also take another quarterback maybe later on in the draft.
Yeah, because that means you would have Mendoza, AOC 12, and whatever other rookie you just brought in.
Mm-hmm. And AOC 12 would be our quote unquote veteran quarterback, allegedly.
Yeah. And unless
what she does
Mendoza
have
lights it up in preseason, you let AOC 12 start until you're confident that Mendoza can go out there, and you're confident the O line's gelled enough where they're going to be able to protect them too.
Yeah. Well, you broke up a little. What did you say?
What?
I didn't hear what you said.
I'm not repeating myself. It hurts to talk as it is. I'm not going to talk more.
But
what?
Oh no.
All right. Well, we haven't gotten any more phone calls coming in. So whoever it was that called, call back again, I guess. If you call back again in the next 5 minutes,
you want a free T-shirt.
Huh?
He gets a free T-shirt.
From what? I don't have any shirts to give away.
Oh, check your top drawer. You got one you can give away.
Don't be saying shit that I can't produce. Fuck, man.
You don't own a T-shirt you can't give to somebody.
No, it'd be too big for them anyway.
See?
It'd be like a night shirt.
It's never too big.
In fact, I'd rather spend money on weapons or protection rather than a veteran. Yeah, see, and I agree. I said that, and he said so he agrees. Yes.
That's the smartest way to do it. But we are going to need a veteran quarterback, though.
Yeah, say what's up, bitch. Next time you call it, was that you that called it?
Great value, Rock.
We get Brady to come back and play 6 games while he does live commentary for Fox. Yeah, that ain't happening.
Nah.
He'd have to give up his commentary, his Fox job. He's definitely not doing that shit. That's too good of money for him to get rid of. But hey, until that contract is over, he won't be able to do anything more than what he's doing now. Because he's even limited to how much he can be in contact with the players during the season because of that. And that's not just our players, that's any players. He can't even be part of the regular production meetings. He can't be in person with these guys. He has to do everything through Zoom or phone calls or whatever. You can't be in the same physical spaces. And what's up, Martinez? What's up, man? Welcome in. So Well,
What's up, Martinez? 209.
it's unfortunate Martinez just got here, and we're pretty much at the end of the night.
It's all right.
So, all right. One thing I wanted to make sure I did tonight. So I know my guy Nate, LB rated 10. Anybody that saw that he scheduled the show for tonight by accident, it's actually going to be tomorrow night. So make sure you guys get over to LV rated 10. There's a link to his show for tomorrow night. So it's LV Raider 10. Make sure you get over there and hit the sub, hit the notifications. He's got a live show that he's doing tomorrow night at 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. So make sure you guys go and check that out. Show him the love. Get your asses over there and watch that show tomorrow night. Jason, what do you got coming up?
Tuesday night, Show Me Your Shield, 5 o'clock Pacific time. I do have a guest lined up tentatively. It will be confirmed tomorrow. It's going to be one of my buddies that used to tailgate with me. We grew up together, went to high school together, and then his son and my son are best friends. And he's
all good, Martinez.
He's welcome pretty back. Sharp with his takes, and going to get him in on Tuesday, and then maybe sometime down the road, maybe have him more often on my channel.
Nice.
Yeah. Die-hard Raider fans just like me.
Nice. You got anything else coming up besides Show Me Your Shield?
No, just our... Oh, I will be absent next Saturday. I have a celebration of life to go to next Saturday night, so I will not be here.
Okay.
But I will be here in spirit, I guess you can say.
Let's see.
The link is in the chat. Also, if you go into the YouTube description where it says description, there should be a link in there as well.
It's Raiders first downs. It's Raiders 1ST downs.
Yes.
If you look it up, Tana.
Let me get it for you again.
Next time I'll be on will be Tuesday night with the Most Notorious, along with Raider Will and Cheetah Linus. And then Wednesday night I'll be on the Raider Connection with Jay from Just Raiders Baby, LV Raider 10, and Leo. And then Nate and I on Thursday. And then obviously Friday and Saturday, my 2 call-in shows. There you go. There's Jason's link.
Yeah, just click on that chat, Tanner Jack. You should be able to get to it from there.
Alrighty, everybody. You got anything else you want to say? Anything else you want to add in? Or
no, we're just getting through this first wave of free agency, and we'll see how the second wave goes before the draft. We've got pro days are going to start firing off here pretty soon. I think a few of them are already kicked off. So see what the pro days bring. I'll have my ear to the ground on those with what's going on. But other than that, I will probably have a Pride and Poise episode in the next week or two because I want to keep that. I want to get that going. It's a solo show. So
the only thing I'm going to add tonight, what I said last night at the end of my show, and this I'm sure will ring true on Jason's end. We've got St. Patty's Day coming up on Tuesday. So I know there's a lot of parades going on now, a lot of parties going on. So everybody stay safe. Use your heads out there. Call an Uber. Don't drive. Don't drink and drive, please. Both of us being in the first responders section of all this, we've seen what it does to people. You know, cops will be out there in full force to pull you over. Don't get caught in something stupid, folks. Please stay safe. I know there's two holidays a year that I used to call, not so-called holidays, but we always used to call amateur hour, and that was New Year's Eve and St. Patty's Day, because those are the two that people would go out that don't normally go out drinking because of what they are. So this is when the idiots come out, is on those 2 nights especially. So use your heads. All right. So he said Jason will come around to the trading block.
I'm open to it. I'm not, my take on trading back is, what's the plan for trading back? What's the plan? You see what I'm saying?
Not to take Mendoza. Okay, that's the plan.
Okay, we only have AOC as our quarterback right now. Okay, if we go into the draft and that's all we have, what's the plan? Oh, we're just going to trade back because we need more picks. Because more picks is going to make it that much better for us. It's not the amount of picks. It's not quantity. It's quality. Make the picks that you get, make them work. Make them count.
Well, in all honesty, we'll see what really happens with this draft and see how good Spy Tech is and how these picks work out for this one. If he picks Mendoza, that's going to be the biggest one right there that people are going to be like, well, look, he did an A+ job. Well, let's see what that turns into. And just like
that's going to be
going forward after that. So
that's going to be the guys that are getting paid to do that. I'm not worried about what Mel Kiper says. You know what I mean? By the way, who the hell is Mel Kiper anyways?
Right there, Bill Polian.
Or Mike Mayock, of all people, who sit there and pounded the table that Robert Gallery was going to be a perennial pole bowler for the next 10 years.
Yeah. All right, phone lines are off. Just in case. Oh, somebody left a message? Who was that? Oh, it's whoever that called just left me a message saying, my boy, what's good? It still doesn't tell me who it is.
What's the area code?
I can't dox. Area code 724. Is it Callie?
I don't think so. All right. I'll tell you off air.
All right, everybody. Everybody have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I'll see you on Tuesday night, and Jason will see you on Tuesday night also.
And then I will be in the chat on 805 show. Every time he goes live, I will be in his chat.
Yes, they'll be on tomorrow night, the War Room. I'll make sure you guys check that out, along with Nate. LV Raider 10 tomorrow night, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. So until next time, everybody, stay safe. Go Raiders.
Go Raiders.
Raider Nation, that's going to do it for tonight. We appreciate everyone who called in, everyone listening, and everyone who brought the heat. This isn't just our show. This is your platform, your takes, your voice. If you didn't get through tonight, don't worry. The phone lines will be open again next time. Until then, keep representing the silver and black wherever you are for everyone here. Thanks for tuning in, Raider Nation. Please, 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 have a take and don't suck. We'll see you next time. This is Raider Nation Voices.